Hello and welcome to another Grand Arena Championship. I'm Heathen13 and this is Season 31, Week 1, Round 1. After consecutive 4-win, 5-loss seasons, I am really hoping that going back to 5v5, expanding my roster a little bit, and just hopefully playing better will lead to a more successful season. But leading off and standing in my way is today's opponent, Darth Mattius. So let's look at the matchup. Okay, the hotbot overview shows I have almost all of the green on my side, so let's take a closer look. In the stats, I have all the green, but as we know, these stats are not particularly helpful anymore. So let's go and look in-game and see how my opponent has fared in the past. And if we scroll down here to the bottom, we see in the old system, he only had 552,000 lifetime banners, so definitely a casual GAC player. Hopefully that will work to my advantage, meaning he's not quite as experienced with all the counters and whatnot. And when we compare our rosters, I have 1.5 million more GP than my opponent does, but when we look at the top 80 and top 65, we are very close, almost even. I have almost 70 more Zetas. I've got 8 Omicrons compared to his 5, and when we take a look at his Omicrons, we'll see that of the 5 he has, only 2 of them are for GAC, the First Order TIE Pilot and Qui-Gon Jinn. The rest are all for other game modes. Comparing speeds, and we are virtually identical, and while my opponent has a few more Gear 13s than I do, it's not very many, only 13 more. Comparing our mods, and I've got over 100 more 6-stop mods total, and more speed mods with secondaries in most of the categories, except for that 20 to 24 range. Looking at relics, and while I don't have an advantage, I don't have as big a disadvantage as I'm used to. Usually it's 300-400 relic difference. This time, my opponent has less than 100 more than me. And looking at Datacrons, and I have double the amount of Datacrons as my opponent, and he doesn't have any level 9s and only 3 level 6s. Now, oftentimes all those advantages that I have would be wiped away if I am looking at a huge GL disparity, but not this match. My opponent only has 1 more GL than me, 4-3. And when we look at key characters, I have Darth Malgus, and I unlocked Starkiller and was able to get him up to Relic 7, so I almost feel like I have the 5-4 advantage with GLs plus these 2 key characters. And when we look at ships, we'd see there on the bottom, my opponent's Executor is only 5 stars, so an advantage there for me as well. I basically think I'm the favorite here. Now, that doesn't come without its own pressures. To be the favorite and then to lose would be very bad, but looking at my opponent's history, it looks like he likes to put 2 GLs on defense and save 2 for offense, which allowed me to save 2 of mine for offense to counter his, and put my 3rd GL plus Malgus and Starkiller on defense. And I think I may have crafted a defense that is going to be good enough to stop him. Let's take a look at the board. And we only have an hour and a half left to go, and my opponent has yet to attack. So let's take a look at the bottom. Let me show you what I set. Up here in the front, we have Qui-Gon, SLKR, Gas, and Malgus. They all have Datacrons. My goal here is to have him use both his GLs up front, 1 on SLKR and 1 on Malgus. And then in the back, we've got both Starkiller and a Maul team, along with this Phasma squad. I'm hoping that 1 or both of those 2 in the back will be able to stop him. And then up top, we've got a Dash squad, Mon Mothma, some Geos, and a Dengar bounty hunter team. And then finally in the back in ships, we just went with Negotiator, Empire, and Radis. I still held a ton for ships because I just hate losing because of ships. So I've decided to start keeping a lot for offense. What am I up against? Here we got a Mon Mothma squad, a Phasma team, a good gas team, Relic 8, along with SLKR. On the bottom, here's Rolo, JTR, Qui-Gon Jinn, and his Jedi Master Kenobi. So we've got to get through all of these, open up the back, and according to his history, he likes to put just garbage in the back. So we'll see if that still holds true. But as always, we'll start right here on the bottom, and we'll start with the JMK. And before we jump in, let's take a look at his Datacron. So when they stun or daze, they get 10% health and protection back. It is the Stunocron, so when they use a special ability, they stun. Gives them 423% more health, so that's a lot of health. But we're going to go in with my own JMK squad. I had to make some changes in order for my Datacron to work. So normally I would be going in with Padme as my 5th, but I've got to put Shaak Ti in there in order for my Datacron to work. I hate that there are relic level gates on Datacrons, but it is what it is. Mine is very similar, except for I get offense stacking if I have buffs, and I only have a little extra health, but I have health steal instead. So we're going to use this one, and this is basically what I do in Arena every day. Although usually in Arena I have gas instead of shock. It still should work fine. So we are going to target cat and give my own cat that. That makes sure his cat's stunned. But it didn't last. That's fine. We both attack each other, and now it is a matter of keeping his cat stunned while I try and kill her, and hoping they don't continually stun my cat. We will call cat to assist. Normally I'd call Ahsoka because she's got, I'll put Sheehan on her, but she didn't have Sheehan and she's gonna go anyway. So we're just working on getting to our ultimate charge there. Now we'll put Sheehan on Ahsoka. It will take a little while to get cat down because of all that extra health. And without having gas here to go along for the ride, I miss out on his armor shreds. So plus we have to deal with Padme over there and her extra protection. But we'll get through it eventually, or at least we should. Let's put that on Ahsoka, just because it seems like they're targeting her. Oh, now they're targeting Shaak. It's okay. Again, just keep cat stunned, and things should work out. But it's already 3 minutes in. We got another armor shred on her, so that's looking good. Let's do that there. Almost through her, or at least almost through the savior part of it. We'll call us cat again. There we go. Nice. Now I'm going to get rid of Padme because her extra protection up is annoying. And now this should go a lot quicker now that they're out, because we are going to constantly keep Ahsoka stunned. And yeah, that's all she wrote. I'm going to put it on auto, and we'll just let them finish off JMK. I'll take it. So pretty much we're always going to get that situation where we both lose GK, and that's about as good as you can get with against a Jedi Master Kenobi, I think. Against this Qui-Gon Jinn, a little surprised he didn't put a Datacron on this team, which is helpful because I'm going to try and use my Bad Batch. I am faster, but his Jedi Knight Anakin has a ton of offense and is going to totally wreck me if they get a turn. So we gotta cross our fingers that this works. It should, but that doesn't mean it will. So we rip their buffs, and we hope to get stuns everywhere. And We are stuck behind Mace for a second. Let's see if we get more stuns. Nice, okay. So we gotta hope that Qui-Gon dies here sooner rather than later. We are still stuck. And thankfully, Anakin is still stunned. Not stunned anymore. What terrible timing. Look at that. So I either kill Qui-Gon right now, trigger the bonus turn for Anakin, and he does an AoE and wrecks me. Or I try to draw it out until I get more stuns off, but there's a chance that he just wrecks me anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and kill Qui-Gon. I know it's probably going to result in a failure, and I'm probably going to have to come back and two-shot it, but I think it's a safer bet. This way, at least I ensure that it becomes a two-shot, and I don't get stuck having to play the same team a second time. So, yeah, predictable, and that's okay. We're going to leave that for a second, though, and we're going to move on to JTR, because I'm not actually sure what I'm going to take against it. Against the Qui-Gon, rather. And I will take my troopers here against Jedi Training Rey. The good news is, I think I have quite a bit of options because he generally puts really, really terrible teams in the back. So, like, teams I can solo for the most part. So we're just going to come through here and do my punch and get all these guys out of here. And if everything goes right, they shouldn't even get a turn. Oh, I should have done the armor shred. I don't know why I misclicked there. But no issues at all. And like I said, I don't anticipate my opponent being able to clear my board. At least I hope he can't. So I'm not too worried about that one drop battle. We are going to come in here and Wampa this. I think this is fine. And especially against Rebels, this is like just going to be over really soon. I'm not even getting offense up because I'm get the bonuses against Rebels, so. Alright, for our cleanup here against these Jedi, I think I'm going to bring in some bounty hunters. I think that's pretty safe. I even have Zam with me, so we'll go first. Or not. Oh, they were turn meter loaded. That's why. That's fine. We'll go ahead and get our contract up here as quickly as possible. Always calling Aura, hoping to land a stun. And still no contract, but should get it here. Oh, we have it. We have it. Let's kill Mundi since Anakin is already stunned. There we go. Nice. Nice when the stuns happen. And this is kind of expensive for a cleanup, but again, I don't think this is an efficiency match. I could be totally wrong, but like I said, he only has 2 GLs for offense. They're Jedi Master Luke and C. So I'm guessing he's going to use his Jedi Master Luke on my SLKR. And then I'm guessing he's going to use C on Malagus. That would be my guess. In which case, I'm not sure he'll be able to get through my Star Killer. Fingers crossed. We'll see. Maybe he just beats everybody. I'm not sure. What have we gotten back? Yeah, see, that's crazy. I know his GP is a little lower than mine, but if you're still in the mode of putting these guys in the back, you're just kind of asking to get rolled. I'm just going to do some quick solos here. We've got Kylo for Karth. We'll just fast forward through all three of these real quick, because we've done them a bunch and we've seen them a bunch. And for this Phoenix, we are going to go with Vader and Thrawn. I think a two-man is enough for this really, really weak Phoenix team, especially because they all count as rebels. Whoa, okay, that was even better than I thought. We didn't need to bring Thrawn. Alright, so let's jump to the top. I gotta remember to put on datacrons here on these guys, though, so I don't lose out. But before we go with the tough ones, let's see if we can get through this Mon Mothma with my Iden. I think I'm going to have a bunch of teams left over at the end because, I mean, I've already got 4 solos, so that frees up a ton of room. So, yeah, like I said, I have the advantage going into this match. To drop the Qui-Gon match is a bummer, but hopefully it won't be the end of me. I'm wondering if I should be going after, like, Hoth Rebel, Soldier, Scout, whichever one it is, I forget, and POW first, just because they're the turn meter drivers for them. But doesn't matter right now, I'm stuck behind Kara, so gonna do that. And cleanse everything, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I think we're just gonna kill him right here. Alright. Alright, so let's go after this gas. This one I'm a little worried about. Their Datacron gives them armor pen, and they start with turn meter. I'm going with CLS here. And we are going to go with I guess we'll start with the turn meter as well. Unfortunately, because my actual CLS himself is only Relic 3, I don't get all the really good stuff like damage immunity for 2 turns. So we're going to use this one anyway because it's got the health steal. But it could have been a lot better. I just hate that I'm like forced to bring all my guys up to Relic 3 and 5. It is what it is, though. And hopefully we get gas down here quickly. Alright, Where is 5? It's way over there. Gotta get him down as well. Hopefully this does it. Oh, so close. We'll AoE. We'll get him out. Because Gas is about to stand up. Dang it. And CLS is about to die. That's a bummer. Yeah, this is going to be a 2-shot too, I think. Let's get out Rex. Well, at least it's just going to be a solo Gas that I have to clean up. And who knows, maybe we get lucky here. Keep the stuns on him. Keep him blinded. Oh yeah, we're going to do it. It's just really sketchy. That was actually the battle I was most worried about going into this match. Just using CLS against that Relic 8 Gas, I knew was going to be rough. Next, we have SLKR, and we are going against him with Jedi Master Luke. And again, this is not the normal team I would use, but I really want to use my Jedi Master Luke Datacron. And so I had to swap out some Jedi and put Watt in here just so everybody was above Relic 5. Datacrons are a lot easier in 3v3 when you only need 3 of the characters to be at the right Relic level. 5v5, man, there's so many of my teams that just cannot take a Datacron. So we will put tanking tech on Luke, and pretty much the key here is we're just gonna be calling people the whole time, because calling them will get them riposte, and or not riposte. Calling them will give them the bonus offense. So yep, we're just gonna keep calling people and calling people. And this is a ridiculous Datacron that I have. And he just stole a bunch of banners, but that's okay. We will call Hermit Yoda for a heal and do another heal. And let's spread some foresight too. Oh, we already got our ultimate. Oh, and so did he. Well, I messed around and waited too long, and he's going to steal a bunch of banners. I'm just going to basic. What's the point of doing all the other stuff? But thankfully, he just dodged there, and we are going to kill him right here, I think. So all we have left is this Phasma team, and my initial thought was I was going to use JTR, but I think I want to use Grievous actually, because they've got the Omicron. They're going to be really fast, and I think they're going to outspeed my JTR team. So we'll sacrifice a couple banners here and just use GG. But I figure it's kind of the same way as same kind of thinking anyway as using a CLS team, or using a Grievous against CLS team, because at the beginning they're either going to kill Newt or they're going to kill Magna, and you're going to stop their turn meter gain and all that kind of stuff from going forward because of Grievous's extra his extra turns. So yeah, had a feeling this would work fine, work well, and yeah. So, not crazy efficient, but not too bad. We lost some banners on a couple of different battles being inefficient, but then we got 4 solos to get some banners back. Pretty much, I think we're mostly pretty right on even in terms of the softmax, except for the 20 banners we lost to that Qui-Gon. And ships, there is Executor, Home One, and Negotiator. So let's go in on a mirror match. And I haven't fought any 5-star executors with my own, so I'm not exactly sure what to expect other than I'm going to go first. So since I'm going first, I'm just going to be really aggressive. And oh, they didn't even start with Cad Bane in the starting lineup. Interesting. So that's fine. We'll get out his Razor Crest really quickly, and then we'll go from there. So this should kill him off. Nice. And oh, I forgot to bring my Ebon Hawk. That was dumb. That's okay. I have the advantage. We'll just keep pressing the advantage. We're just doing this offensively. This is what happens to me when I go too fast. I totally forget what I'm doing. Forget to put datacrons on. Forget to bring in the right ships. And this is why we need fleet loadouts, you know? Oh, there we go. Well, we got our pseudo contract thing here, and we're gonna get to heal up. So let's heal everybody up. And get our mark on his Slave 1, which he just cleansed, so let's put it back. A little bit of a bummer, he still has his still had his counterattack, but he's gonna be gone here. We're gonna kill his capital ship, and now it's just a matter of how many banners can we end up with. Let's just pile on. I don't think we need to bring out anybody else. Almost got him. Alright, IG, we'll bring you out. Big hit. Didn't finish him, but stunned him. Good, done. I'll take it. Next up, we got Negotiator, and we will bring Malevolence. And we'll bring that one extra just in case. Again, if everything goes well, this should be relatively easy, but every once in a while it does go bad, and you know, ship RNG happens, and next thing you know, you are hoping, wishing you still had somebody left. And so Scimitar is nice because it hides everybody, and you can keep out one of the what do you call these? Vulture droids. And so they can't actually attack your actual ships until they kill all of them off. So this is really sucky because I'm going to bring in Spy here, and it's only a 1 in 3 shot of getting Anakin. So we're probably not going to get Anakin here. Nope, we got 5s. That's a bummer. Which means Anakin's going to stick around a lot longer and kind of wreck us for a lot longer. So let's get some Buzz Droids on 5s and try and finish him off. Actually, let's switch to Anakin. Nice, alright. Got lucky there that he didn't have his unending loyalty. But still, this has gone pretty poorly. We are not looking so hot at all. Having said that, I mean, the fact that Anakin's gone And we're getting close to our ultimate. I think things are going to be fine. Let's get Buzz Droids out on him. That's upsetting that they put that on. Now I gotta kill everybody twice. Put Buzz Droids on everybody. Big hit. Almost. Alright. We'll just put it here just to give him an extra lightning bolt. Let's hit Plo since Plo doesn't have counterattack. Oh, that's a bummer. They got their ultimate off before mine. That's alright. We got ours. It's not going to be pretty, but it's going to be a win. And this should do it. Wow, ouch. That is not nice. Alright. And our usual counter here for home one. I don't think his, whatever that call is, his razor, whatever thing, the claw, Raven Claw, I don't think it makes a difference. It didn't save the Falcon. Maybe it makes a difference in how resilient the fleet is after the Falcon is gone. I don't know. Let's pass that this time. And let's bring the tank in, call an assist, hide everybody. And a big hit. Oh, I thought I was going to get rid of Biggs there. We'll just give everybody turn meter. Alright, let's get Biggs out before he heals a bunch. Alright. And let's give it right back. Excellent. And Kyle, I'm sorry. Thank you for being new to the party, but you're out of here. Alright, well, that was pretty clean. 18-12 is respectable, especially dropping a battle. That Malevolence Negotiator match was really rough, though. But at this point, I'm not even sure if he's going to attack. He's got 45 minutes left, and I put up a decent score, so I wouldn't be surprised if he just does one attack, gets his 10 banners, and calls it a day. I will be back in 45 minutes to show you how it ended, so I will see you in a second. We're back with 12 minutes left in the attack phase. Let's see if my opponent ever came back. And nothing's down, but he has 14 banners. So there he is, SLKR. Looks like he went after him once, didn't get SLKR down, and decided that was it. So even though I like to go second most of the time, going first, I guess this time worked out well too. Put up a good enough score that once he dropped the battle, he just quit. So definitely a nice way to start the new season. We got a final of 18-12 to 14. And I want to say thank you to Darth Mattius for the match. And thank you all for watching. I hope to see you again in next round.